It's Dave in the shop again. Today's project, Dave makes a sign. So we designed up a new logo for the YouTube channel, and today we're going to make a wooden sign out of this logo. Make it a little bit larger, cut all the parts and pieces over on the laser cutter, and I'll walk you through the build with me. So stay tuned, and let's go make a sign. The plan for this sign will be to be a oval background with a raised ring around the edge, and then the lettering will be cut out so it is raised, as well as the saw blade. I'll cut these out, then I'll paint them, and then glue this all together. I'm going to use this Baltic birch plywood to make the sign. This is 1/8 inch thick plywood, and this particular piece is 12 by 24. We're going to make a sign that is 18 inches wide and 10 inches tall. So that'll fit nicely on this piece of plywood. So we'll mount this plywood in the laser. And then let's turn on the laser. All right, the laser has moved into position, and we'll move this up and just make sure that our 18 inches, yep, it's going to fit nicely on the piece. So everything's in position. We've got our drawing set up on the LightBurn screen, and so you can see the drawing. I don't know if you can see up in the top corner there. I've got a little 1-inch circle. And that 1-inch circle is just going to be used to test the laser, make sure my settings are going to cut all the way through the plywood. So I've got that highlighted. I've got my settings set up to only cut what is selected. We'll hit start on the laser. It's making the cuts right now. All right, we're going to do another test cut on the laser. So we're going to cut the 1-inch circle. We're set up for 70% power on the laser. This is a 100-watt laser, CO2 laser. And we've got our speed set to 10 millimeters per second. And let's hit start and watch what happens. Okay, it made the 3 passes just fine. So we've got our little piece that was cut out. I think those settings will be good. So now what we'll do is we've got the larger sign. Let's go ahead and select all of the sign that we want to be printed, to be cut. Hit the selection tool. We'll select the whole sign, and everything looks good there. Start. So it's cutting the little test hole again, just going around the same path, and then it'll start cutting the parts and pieces for the sign. So we're going to cut out all of the different elements in the sign, and then we'll cut a second piece, which will be the big oval that everything will go on top of. So this will take a little bit of time. We'll let it cut, and then we'll check back in with it in a few minutes. we've now got all our parts cut out, everything that we need to finish up the sign. So all of these need to be glued onto the board, and I have a little trick that I use to align those up. And of course they all need to be painted. So that'll be the next video. So part 2, we'll go through all of the process to finish all of these out, to assemble this, put it all together, and have a finished Dave in the Shop sign. So until next time, thanks for joining me in the shop, and we'll see you on part 2 of Dave Makes a Sign.